They are going to school, वो स्कूल जा रहे
Please
थे. Who sleep on the
start करें.
mud road पे कौन गिर गया? An old
साजिद,
woman, एक बूढ़ी औरत. Who helped the old woman? Old woman की किसने मदद की? Ali and Ahmad helped the old woman. Ali और अहमद ने और बूढ़ी औरत की मदद की. Do Ali and Ahmad help the old woman her way home? Yes, they helped her. जी हाँ, उन्होंने उसकी मदद की, उसको घर छोड़ने उन्होंने मदद की. Yes, जी हाँ, उन्होंने मदद की. चार चार सवाल छोटे छोटे नहीं, कोई दो और हाँ चार.
आओ. हेलो.
Yes, sir.
ये आप लोग सुन सकते हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अगर सुन सकते हैं तो ठीक है. साजिद शुरू करो. साजिद. Start, Sajid, start. Yes, welcome back. Sajid started from speed, I think so. Or
Yes,
if it was completed, should I go ahead?
yes, sir. Next slide.
Yes, sir.
Depth interview. Okay, come on.
The fourth type of interview is depth interview. So as the name itself is suggesting that it's a kind of interview in which the researcher needs to go into the depth of something. So while going into the depth of something, it is not possible for someone to go directly into the depth of something until you change your dimensions, until you change the routes in which you are asking the question. So that is the reason that depth interview is non-directive in nature. That means that a researcher or an interviewer doesn't have a specific kind of direction. Rather, he provides multi-direction to the respondent. There is no any specific direction. So while moving towards, while going and while following multi directions within the process of communication and interview, the researcher or an interviewer gets the in-depth information regarding the particular topic of problem. So in this, there is a freedom to expression, answer within the parameters of topic of interest. Although the respondent is given freedom to express his ideas, views, and thoughts, but he has to keep in mind the restriction and he has to talk and answer within the specific parameters of research. Another type is the projective techniques. Projective techniques basically includes your presentation of an ambiguous, unstructured entity or activity. The respondent is supposed to interpret the situation and indirect demonstration of one's own behavior by describing others. Projective technique is basically the term ambiguous, or it's a kind of ambivalent situation which is provided by the researcher towards the respondent. Because in this technique, in this projective technique, the researcher, discuss some other people behavior. He discuss some other events, some other kind of behaviors, and when the respondent start talking over the behavior of someone else, he unconsciously and he unwillingly demonstrates and reveal his own behaviors. So this is why the term projective technique has been given to this kind of interview, in which the respondents reveals his own behavior while talking someone else's behavior. Now, some of the projective techniques are discussed here as word association test. It includes given a list of words and quick response to the things. Word association test, you might have appeared in some tests like GATE and other competitive tests. So here you will find a portion of questions in which you have to associate the word with one another, like smoke, For example, smoke options, you will find SMOK smoke and FOG folk. So you have to associate the appropriate and correct word with the given word. So this is basically a kind of test in which you have to associate the correct word with the most suitable word. Next is cloud picture test. As the name itself is defining that two or more converse characters, one character of cloud is vacant to be filled and interpreted by the respondents what they see and find in other characters. Cloud picture test. Now the cloud itself is defining that you will find a kind of picture in which one side of the picture will be clear and another side of the picture will be vague. Now it's up to the respondent that how he will fill that gap. He has to fill the vacant gap by looking into the picture that is given to him. You are supposed to by looking into the picture that has been given to him. Next, sir. Another thing is sentence completion test. As the name itself is defining that you will be given some kind of sentences, and that will be incomplete sentences. So you are supposed to choose and pick up a specific word, and then you are expected to complete it conveniently. This is sentence completion test. And D is story completion test. Again, you will be given some part of story, one part of story, or you can have more than one part of story. But the respondent is supposed to complete it accurately. He is expected to finish it in his own words and meaningfully. He has to finish it. He has to complete the story, which is some parts of the story will be remaining. Now he has to complete the remaining parts. This is story completion test. Thank you so much, sir, and all other guys who were listening to me.
Let's have a big round of applause for Sajid Ali.
Thank you, sir.
Ji, any comment from audience?
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Yes, please.
This is Amna Pervez. Yes, sir. Sir, I want to comment Sir Sajid's presentation.
Sure.
Sir, he presented very well. He actually fulfilled all the requirements of presentations. Like he was confident, he was comprehensive, and he explained each point of his slides in very elaborative manner.
Good.
So, highly appreciation for him.
Thank you. Next one, who is?
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I'm Nusrat Nas.
Yes.
सर आई थिंक इस टॉपिक पे फर्दर प्रेजेंटेशन की जरूरत नहीं जितना इसने एलेबोरेट कर दी है। मेरा नहीं ख्याल कोई ऐसी चीज रह गई हो कि जो इसने छोड़ी हो कि हम कहें कि और हमें बता दे। सर वेरी गुड, वेल डन।
लेकिन अगर किसी ने तैयार किया है तो फिर उसका दिल तो नहीं तोड़ सकते।
सर हम सुन लेंगे, लेकिन जितना इसने डिटेल से हमें बता दिया है, मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि कोई और बताए तो हमें समझने की जरूरत नहीं है।
पंजाबी सब लोग जानते हो ना, वैसे तो आप इंग्लिश के लोग हो सारे, पंजाबी जानते हो?
यस सर।
जी सर।
साजिद आप भी पंजाबी हो या पठान हो? हनीफ आपने हैंड रेज किया, बताइए।
Sir, I think she needs to say it's more than enough.
जी प्लीज।
Sir, I wanted to make a suggestion, sir, a very humble suggestion.
Sure.
Sir, the presentation, of course, it was excellent, and the presenter was confident. Well, I wanted to say, sir, if you could tell us very briefly a few rules related to presentation, because sometimes there are students who, instead of giving presentation, instead of explaining the idea, they just read slides, and occasionally they might give a comment, but mostly they just read the slides and they think that this is presentation. So sir, if you could give us a few brief, a few guidelines with regard to the presentation, it will be very, very useful. And those who just read the slides, perhaps they will shun this habit, and they will also go to explain the slides.
Okay, I can repeat. I have earlier talked on this when initially I was asking about the presentations. Let me first have any comment from the audience side. If any people, if somebody wanted to say something, please come forward, comment, ask. Otherwise, I am replying the Hanif question. Who is this? Hello. Who is this?
I am Taiba, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I am Adibal. He did very well accurately in each point.
Okay, thank you. According to me, when we are supposed to make an presentation, would show. अगर आपकी जगह मैं काम कर रहा हूँ तो मैं ये करूँगा, मैं इस तरह कर लेता हूँ कि जो गिवन डॉक्यूमेंट है, जो टॉपिक है, उसको मैं कम से कम 2 दफ़ा ज़रूर पढ़ूंगा और फिर उसके जो कीवर्ड्स हैं, करक्स जिसे मैं समझता हूँ कीवर्ड्स, उनको मैं अंडरलाइन करूँगा। उन कीवर्ड्स के मैं बुलेट्स बनाऊँगा और उसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन मैं खुद करूँगा। मैं भले ज़बानी करूँ, मैंने नोट किया है, मुझे अदरवाइज अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, ठीक है और होनी चाहिए, या कम से कम फिर मैं उसके नोट्स जो हैं अपने हाथ में पकड़ के उनसे देख सकता हूँ, लेकिन स्लाइड पूरी एलेबोरेट इस तरह नहीं करूँगा कि वो एक फुल्स ऑफ वर्ड्स स्लाइड में नहीं लेके जाऊँगा। तो स्लाइड्स की हद तक तो ये बड़ी बेस्ट है उस हवाले से कि इसमें बुलेट्स की हैं और बातें खुद की हैं। हनीफ, आपकी अपनी जो थी प्रेजेंटेशन, दैट वाज अकॉर्डिंगली सिमिलर सॉर्ट ऑफ प्रेजेंटेशन कि आपने फ्रेजेस और बुलेट्स में मेन पॉइंट्स को लिया हुआ था और आप एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे। फिर देखना ये होता है कि जो एरिया मुझे कवर करना है, जो उसके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं, वो मीट हो रहे हैं कि नहीं। अनड्यू चीज़ें या कम चीज़ें तो नहीं डाली हुई। इसका टॉपिक चूँकि इंटरव्यू था तो इंटरव्यू से मुतल्लक आई थिंक सो इसमें कोई चीज़ छोड़ी नहीं जो इसमें इंट्रोड्यूस उसने नहीं करवाई। तो यही इसका थंब रूल है। समटाइम रिस्ट्रिक्शन टीचर की तरफ से होता है कि जी आप नंबर ऑफ स्लाइड्स एंड मिनट्स टू बी कंज्यूम जो है वो रिस्ट्रिक्टेड है इतने, लेकिन दोज आर प्लाजिबल, आप उसमें कुछ कमी ज़्यादा कर सकते हैं अपने सब्जेक्ट मैटर को देखते हुए। तो जब भी हमें कहीं प्रेजेंटेशन का कहा गया हो, जो थीम है जो हम जिस पे हमें बात करनी है उसको नहीं भूलना, और अगर हम की पॉइंट्स लोगों के सामने रखें और उसको एक्सप्लोर खुद से करें तो वो सबसे बेहतर होता है। जी, अगर आप में से कोई इसमें चीज़ ऐड करना चाहता है तो यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम। ओके
Sir, I wanted to ask, may a presenter ask the audience questions and engage the audience with the questions like the teacher does in the course of teaching?
I think so. Towards dissemination and understanding of the topics and the keywords, it's very useful to engage audience, but when you are presenting and you have some time restrictions, then you are supposed to just deliver. If you have an open time, or you should prepare your presentation to managing that time to be consumed the audience. आपको मैंने कहा कि आप 8 मिनट की प्रेजेंटेशन करें, तो आप उसमें से फिर 3 मिनट इस तरह बनाए रखें कि आपने जब उस प्रेजेंटेशन को डिलीवर करना है तो आप लोगों को एंगेज करेंगे तो आपसे 3 मिनट तो लगेंगे उसमें। आप उस तरह से उसको रिजर्व कर सकते हैं अपने लिए, और ये अच्छा है अगर किया जाए तो। आई एग्री विद दिस एंड आई रिकमेंड दिस कि इससे जब आप इंटरेक्टिव करते हैं ना, तो आप सब माशाल्लाह बड़े सीनियर स्कॉलर्स हैं, समझदार हैं, मुख्तलिफ अदारों में भी काम कर रहे हैं और अदरवाइज भी। तो क्लैरिटी ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग जो है वो, या कंटेंट क्लैरिटी इंटरेक्टिव सेशन से सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छी होती है, अदरवाइज नहीं होती। अदरवाइज होती होगी, कम होती होगी। जब आप इसको सेशन अपने को इंटरेक्टिव बनाते हो तो वो सबसे यूज़फुल रहता है। तो टीचर्स ने चूंकि एक कंटेंट डिलीवर करना है, टाइम उनके पास ओपन है, एक टॉपिक भी आप देखें ना, हमारे पास 3 घंटे होते हैं और टॉपिक्स को हम लेके जा सकते हैं उस तरह। कभी कभार आपने देखा होगा कि जब ज़्यादा बर्डन टॉपिक्स होते हैं, उसके अंदर मटेरियल ज़्यादा होता है, तो हम भी बस उसको फटाफट स्पीडी आगे चलते जाते हैं। तो प्रेजेंटेशन में आप लोगों को इन्वॉल्व करके इंटरेक्टिव बना सकते हैं, लेकिन फिर उसकी मैनेजमेंट आपको खुद करना पड़ेगी। जी,
Thank you, sir, for this explanation.
वेलकम वेलकम। थैंक यू साजिद। नेक्स्ट वी हैव presenter who is with us. I think so. Anam Shahzadi, she is supposed to talk on focus group. So let's see what is on the focus group. जी, तहमीना शफी, आप कुछ कहना चाह रही हैं?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वासलाम।
हाउ आर यू सर?
फाइन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। जल्दी से बात करें, आप बड़ी देर से हैंड रेज
जी
कर रहे हैं।
सर वो जी सर, मैंने कहना था कि मैंने आपको जो अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन है वो सेंड कर दी थी।
कर दी
मिल गई
थी,
आपको?
लेकिन आप क्लास में तो हम तो आपको कॉल करते रहे, डंडोरा पीटते रहे, तहमीना शफी नहीं मिली, तो हमने साजिद को मौका दिया।
जी सॉरी सर, वो ना सर पे उसका इशू आ रहा था नेट का, तो अनम के बाद मैं प्रेजेंट कर लेती हूँ।
ठीक है।
जी,
तो ये नजर आ रही है आप लोगों को फर्दर जो प्रेजेंटेशन है?
यस सर।
ठीक है, स्टार्ट करें। वीडियो ऑन करनी है, प्रेजेंटर वीडियो ऑन करके प्रेजेंट करेगा जिस तरह साजिद कर रहा था। और मजेदारी की बात मैं आप सबसे शेयर करूं कि मुझे जब आप ये वीडियो ऑन करते हो तो पता चलता है कि अच्छा ये स्टूडेंट है, फिर मैं साथ उसको जोड़ता हूँ कि अच्छा इसकी साउंड ये थी, इसके कभी कभी जो पार्टिसिपेशन होती है वो इस तरह बात करते हैं। तो यूं मैच करके थोड़ा 2-3 मिनट मुझे लगते हैं आपको वो सारा इंटीग्रेट करने में। तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी होता है कि फेस इंटरेक्शन हो तो रिफ्लेक्शन और बेहतर होती है। जी
सर,
जी
मारिया मकसूद जो है वो फर्स्ट पे है और मेरा सेकंड टर्न पे।
आपने करनी है या नहीं करनी?
सर करनी है।
करनी है तो शुरू करो, नहीं करनी तो हम किसी और को कहते हैं।
ओके सर। Assalamualaikum. I am Anam Shahzadi. My topic is focus group. I am going to talk about group think. So, sir, please next slide.
जी, क्या इशू है? हेलो अनम, टाइम ज़ाया हो रहा है, अगर नहीं आप कर पा रहे तो बताइए। मुझे लग रहा है आपका इंटरनेट का इशू है। अमीना शफी, आप स्टार्ट करें। Amina Shafi.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand, Amina Shafi. I allow you to unmute. जी स्टार्ट करें।
सर काइंडली मेरी स्लाइड्स जो हैं वो बंद कर दो।
जी आपकी ही हुई है अमीना शफी की।
सर मुझे शो नहीं हो रही।
कौन बात कर रहा है?
जी सर ठीक है।
क्या हो गया?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन।
एक्सक्यूज मी, वीडियो ऑन करें, वीडियो ऑन करें। जी प्लीज।
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today's my topic is focus group research design. First of all, I tell about the pros of focus group. Focus group. Yes. Can uncover and explain issues and reactions which may not be expected. General quantitative survey, questionnaire, or telephone polls. Firstly, one of the main pros of focus group is that they offer an in-depth understanding and an in-depth understanding of the participant. These enable researchers to uncover personal attitudes and beliefs that other research methods cannot replicate, which in turn means more insightful results. Secondly, issues which really matter to participants often emerge and decision makers can proceed with greater confidence than otherwise might be the case. In focus group research, participants often emerge and decision makers always talk with a great confidence. Please next slide. Discussion provide rich and insightful information, data and feedback. Allow researchers a chance to pose ideas and ask follow-up questions. Researcher can interact directly with respondents. It allows clarification, follow-up questions, and probing. A focus group is not static. It is not static. It means it is a fact. The moderator can bring any changes in order to better facilitate the discussion during the group discussion. There is a cons of focus group. The researcher has less control over a group than a one-on-one interview. Basically, a focus group is a discussion between several people, and the discussion is usually not disciplined, and people tend to talk over each other, turn away from microphone, and speak really fast in order to get their point across. Time can be lost discussing issues irrelevant to the topic. In focus group research, there is a lot of losing of time when we discuss about the irrelevant issues. Data gathered may be difficult to analyze because part of what respondents say may be in reaction to the comments of other group members. There is a difficult to analyze data because it may be that respondents react on the comments of other group members. Focus group may not be appropriate for sensitive issues. It is a highly complex issue, and we would not suggest that sensitive focus group research can only ever be carried out by researchers of the same gender, racial, or sexual identity as their research participants. Please, the next slide. Heisenberg's famous uncertainty principle. Sir, fifth slide. Sir, kindly fifth slide. Thank you. Heisenberg's famous uncertainty principle, as Heisenberg said, what we observe is not nature itself, but nature exposed to our method of questioning. When we conduct a research and we conduct a research in a natural setting, and we go there to observe something and we think is real data, but it is not really so called nature. But actually, the nature is the thing when the questioning and other paper response is actually a nature. It is basically dependent on the research method. Next is Dr. Rashov argues that focus groups are often useless, frequently causing more trouble than they are intended to solve. Respondents aim to please rather than offer their own opinions. The aim of the respondents is the place to the others rather than describe about their opinions, beliefs, point of views, evaluation, judgment, and consideration. The next sixth slide. Yeah. Quality of group can be quite variable. Focus groups are not large enough to be a representative sample. Therefore, the data obtained from the group is not necessarily representative of the whole population. Observer dependence, the results obtained are influenced by the researcher, raising question of validity. A fundamental difficulty with focus group is the issue of observer dependency. The results obtained are influenced by the researcher or his or her reading of the group discussions, raising questions of validity. Tips of focus group questions. Begin with sufficient background information. Inform participants about the purpose of the study. Provide context. Ask participants to think back to the specific situation. Establishing context makes it easier to participants to respond. Thinking back to the last time you watched a news program. And the next. Use open-ended questions. 12 specific questions to go along with handouts or visual aids. Arrange the question in a logical order. Move to more specific questions later in session. Take advantage of opportunities to explore additional avenues.
तहमीना आप एथिकल इश्यूज पे आए.
जी सर. Okay, sir. Group setting means question of confidentiality arise cannot guarantee. Members may reveal things about themselves or others in the group. Depending on the topic, offensive view may be expressed. A participant may provide misinformation to the group how to handle as a moderator. Need to allow time for for ethics approval. Written information for participants setting out exactly what is involved, how results will be used, how data will be stored, benefits, confidentiality, and anonymity. It's important but cannot guarantee that the participants treat discussion as a confidential. Withdrawing from the study may not be possible to isolate conclusion after a certain point and give verbal information to and check understood.
इस स्लाइड को जरा अच्छी तरह एलैबोरेट करें और समझाने की कोशिश करें एथिकल इश्यूज को. हाँ, डिटेल में जरा डिस्कस करें.
Group settings mean question of confidentially arised. Here there is the point is that focus group methodology basically generates distinct ethical challenges that do not correspond fully to those raised by one-on-one interview. This thing is explored in both conceptual and practical terms. There is a three key issues: consent, confidentiality, and anonymity, and risk of harm.
जी इनसे क्वेश्चन करें जी. Class, you are allowed to unmute your mic and say something or ask any question if you want. Ji, please. हेलो, आप लोग सुन सकते हैं जी?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके, कोई कमेंट ही कर दें, कोई बात ही कर दें. हनीफ साहब अपनी एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन दें ना.
Sir, actually, while she was giving presentation, tips for focus group questions. On the very first point, I wanted to raise a question. The comment is begin with sufficient background information. So I was thinking, what does it mean that begin with sufficient background information? I think worthy presenter might enlighten us on this issue.
Ji, please. Amina. He is asking about sufficient background information. The slide is open in front of all of you. You may reply him. Ji, Tahmina. Are you there? आयशा लगता है अभी नाश्ता करके आई है, गला साफ कर रही है.
नहीं सर, मैं आंसर देना चाह रही थी, इसलिए मुझे था पहले मैं अपनी आवाज तो ठीक कर लूं. सर, आई थिंक सफिशिएंट नॉलेज यही होगा कि यू शुड हैव इनफ नॉलेज अबाउट द टॉपिक योरसेल्फ फर्स्ट एंड देन यू प्रेजेंट इट. मैंने अगर क्वेश्चन सही समझा तो.
क्यों जी, कोई और जरा तबसरा करे इस पे.
Yes, sir.
जी बोलिए.
So basically, when a focus group moderator asks a question to the participants, he should brief about the topic that on which we are going to discuss. This is about the sufficient background information, that participants should have sufficient background information about the topic so that they can tell about their opinions, about their thoughts, about their ideas, that what they interpret like in this regard of topic.
Sufficient background information about the topic in detail or
moderator and participants.
Ji, any other question or any comment from your side? तबस्सुम नूर मलिक.
Yes, sir.
जी, comment
Assalamualaikum.
करें.
Sir, she explained very well and each and everything.
क्या इशू है? सबके माइक कोई किसी की आवाज नहीं निकल रही, क्या हो गया?
Hello, Assalamualaikum, sir.
वालेकुम.
Yes, sir. Yes, इस स्लाइड पे डिस्कस करना है या प्रेजेंटेशन पे करना है?
नहीं, आपकी मर्जी है, आप जैसा चाहें. कोई बात पूछनी है?
Sir, I think इस स्लाइड पे I think the person we are going to interview, he should have some background knowledge about the topic. as we have already read about this, that we should conduct the interview for that person. He has know something about the topic, and he should be expert in this field.
Sir, basically, he's saying that the focus group is an exploratory research method. So, we should have information, qualitative information of the participants' attitudes and perceptions relating to the concept and products, services, or programs. So, this is.
I think so. I should ask Hanif. Hanif, आपको कोई समझ आई है क्या बताया गया है? 3-4
Sir, I personally believe that the content is fine. The content is excellent, but you know, I think she had better explain the things in her own words. And when there is a certain point, I think she needs to elaborate it and explain it in her own words so that everyone understands. I think there was deficiency only on this side. Otherwise, content is far excellent.
Thank you for your comments. This session is going to expire within 2 minutes, and in next session, the new presenter will be invited. Any other discussion or question or comments from your side, if you want, any of you? So, thank you, Tahmina. Good.
Thank you, sir.
आयशा, कोई और प्रेजेंटर है अभी?
जी सर, आई थिंक अजहर अब्बास भी अभी हैं और कोई अनम है।
अनम से आप पूछ लें कि अनम आप कर सकती हो या फिर टाइम ही ज़ाया करने तो रहने देते हैं। माइट भी आपका
सर
कोई।
मैं भी हूँ अभी।
कौन हो?
सर मारिया।
जी मारिया मकसूद।
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट सेशन में करते हैं। पहले मारिया मकसूद से शुरू करते हैं, फिर अजहर लेते हैं, फिर अगर दोबारा उसका हुआ अनम का इशू रिजॉल्व हो चुका हुआ तो ठीक है। और ये 5-5 मिनट लें आप लोग, 5-7 मिनट। और इस तरह आप लोग जो है ना, पहली प्रेजेंटेशन जिसमें कोई लर्निंग हुई है वो भूल रहे हो आप। चलें, ठीक है, थैंक यू, सी यू इन नेक्स्ट सेशन।